morning. Just going to do a 20-minute energy boost to start the day. So we're going to start with the feet. So really finding a comfortable place where your feet can be in front of you. So maybe sitting up against the back of something if you need to, or just placing the hands behind you. But really spreading the toes nice and wide. And flexing the feet off of your floor. And then think about really spinning the toes back and down. So starting with the pinky toe, bringing that down, then the next toe, and the next toe, and the next toe, until the feet are pointed. So pointing the feet, nice and gentle, and then flexing them again. So starting with the ball of the foot when you flex, and then bring the heel up. So kind of a 3-point foot movement. So flexing and then drawing the toes back, one at a time. Pointing the toes. And then pushing through the ball of the feet so that the toes are flexed, but the rest of the foot is down. And then bringing the heels back up. So one more time. Nice, good, energizing foot movement here. We don't always take the best care of our feet, so this is a good place to start always. Point the toes and then flex. Good. So just regular flex and point now that we've kind of moved through the toes a little bit. Flex and point. Then we're going to roll the ankles. So rolling the ankles outward first. Letting those ankles move out, and then in. Nice and gentle, really trying to keep the movement as isolated as possible. So try not to move the rest of your leg even though your ankles are moving. And then we're gonna switch directions. So switching your rotation from the out to the in. Good. So really just energizing the feet. Really finding room in the feet. Good. And knowing that our feet are meant to be spread wide, so we spend a lot of time in closed-toed shoes, which kind of limit our feet and limit us from really pushing into the earth the way we're meant to push into the earth, and finding the stability in the feet. Good. So just flexing the feet here for a moment, really pushing the heels off of the earth. So imagine as though there's like a wall or something that you're pushing the feet away from. Feeling that. Good. Then we're just gonna bend the knees and bring our soles of our feet together. So kind of a butterfly pose. And then taking a moment, if you're comfortable, bring your thumbs to the insteps. And you're just gonna push, kind of like you're rolling out the instep of the foot, the inside of the foot. So pushing on the sole of the foot on both feet with your thumb. So I'm pushing upward from the top of the heel toward the ball of the foot. This is really going to kind of create some movement and blood flow and energizing through the bottom of the foot here. Very good. And then just grab your toes with your hands, bring them in. You can interlace the feet if that feels good for you. I like to do that. It really brings the toes together and energizes the feet. Good. So staying in your butterfly pose. Good. We're just gonna flap our wings real quick. Kind of move through the hips, moving side to side, nice and gentle. Good. Then we're gonna bring our knees together. And we're gonna continue through the body, so we're energizing this morning, energy boost. The feet have started to find some energy, so we're just going to continue on through the hips and the knees. So dropping the knees to the right side, bringing them up, and then dropping the knees to the left side, bringing them up. Inhale to bring the knees up to the top, exhale to drop them to the side. Inhale to drop them up. Or bring them up and then drop them back down to the side. It's a little early for me today. Good. We're gonna take this movement one step further. So when you drop your knees to the left side this time, we're gonna take a twist over. So you wanna twist toward your knees and then continue the twist maybe to the back of your room. So allowing the upper body to move and to stay open, relaxing the shoulders. On the inhale, we're gonna unravel back to the front of our room, bringing our knees back up to the sky. Exhale to drop the knees to the right side. Option to take your twist here, so you're twisting over toward your knees that are to the right. Maybe you take this twist a little farther to look to the back of your room. Open your shoulders, relax them down the back. Nice gentle twist. Inhale to come back up. We're gonna take this one more step further for the last time. Let the knees drop to the left. And then take your twist over toward that left side. Option to bring yourself down to your elbows to create more of a twist. Breathing. On the inhale, starting to make your way back up. Untwisting, unraveling. So these twists are really good for finding clarity, kind of wringing ourselves out early in the morning so that we can make space for better, more positive things in our bodies. Taking your twist over to the right side. And maybe you decide to continue the twist down onto your elbows, kind of like you're doing a plank, but you're twisted. Breathing deeply here as you cleanse your body. Opening through the shoulders. Inhale to come back up. Back through. Bring our knees back together. Very good. We're going to take a squeeze. Give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe bring the chin into the chest, rocking side to side. And we're going to flex through that right foot. So send the right foot down. Let me move back a little bit. Down to the bottom of your mat. Squeeze the left knee in toward your chest. Hi everyone that's joining. Welcome. We're doing a 20 to 30 minute early morning energy boost. And we started with our feet. We're now moving on through the rest of our body. So we're going to take our left knee, cross it across the right leg here. And then we're going to take one more twist. So we're going to twist toward our left knee. Mariachi's pose, if you will. Maybe you hug your knee into your chest a little bit more, and then continue to drop this left shoulder down the back. Bring the left hand over. Maybe your gaze looks over that left shoulder. Nice deep breaths as you cleanse in this twist. Very good for early morning, letting any toxins, letting those things go, and allowing our bodies to find space for more positive things. Good. So we'll bring our knees back in toward each other. Maybe give yourself a hug, rocking side to side. It's always good to give yourself gratitude, especially early in the morning. And then we'll send our left leg down toward the bottom of our mat. So really flexing that through that foot, sending that nice long line, sitting up nice and tall through the spine. We're gonna take our right foot across the left knee this time. And then you're gonna turn toward your right knee. So really turning the upper body, staying nice and tall through the spine as you twist. Relaxing that right shoulder down. Maybe you bring that right hand down behind you. And of course you can squeeze your knee in a little bit more. Very good. So maybe looking over that right shoulder, really allowing this twist to give you all the positive things. So taking deep breaths while you're in a twist are going to help with that. Allow the exhales to bring peace and calming and let things go that you might be holding on to. On the inhale, coming back through the center, give yourself one more squeeze. Very good. Then we're going to cross the legs, or you can bring them out in front of you, your choice. Taking a few more twists. On the inhale, let the arms come way up to the sky. Maybe your gaze comes up, and then take your twist over to your right side. These twists are very energizing as we continue our energy boost. Looking over the right shoulder. So as you're twisting here, just stay nice and tall through the spine no matter what you're doing. And of course, if you find any tension or anything feels uncomfortable, take a nice deep breath and try to find comfort. You always want to find peace in your toes rather than straining or forcing anything. We don't want to force anything in this life, right? All about the comfort and the pleasure. On the inhale, bring everything all the way up. Let the fingertips go up to the sky. Let the gaze come up. And then take your twist to the opposite side. So nice and tall through the spine as you twist, breathing nice and deeply. Good. Always good for creating more energy in the body are the twists, creating clarity, creating more space. So as we continue with our energy boosting session this morning, we're going to continue on through the upper body and the heart. So you can bring your hands to your shoulders. Very good. So we're going to really open through the heart here. We know that with an open heart, we can always find more hope, more promise, more opportunity, and in this case, more energy. Yes. So relax the shoulders, hands on the shoulders. We're going to draw our elbows in through the center, and then let them rise up to the sky. Drop them down the back, nice and gentle. Inhale, let the shoulders come through the center. Rise them up to the sky, but keep the shoulders relaxed, yeah? Even when you're rising the elbows, and then drop them down the back on the exhale. One more time, nice big openness through the upper body here. So see where you can achieve that. Really relaxing through the shoulders to do so. Very good. Let your arms come out to a T. Fingertips nice and wide. Good. And then bring one hand, your right hand, across to your left shoulder. Bring the left hand across to your right shoulder. Give yourself a hug, nice and gentle. Good. So always finding gratitude in our practice and everything that we do. Good. We're going to start to make our way onto our knees here. So finding yourself to come to the knees. And, whoops, sorry, just want to make sure I have that. Coming into the knees. And we'll come to a little bit of cat and cow. So you can take this on your own if you wish. Really finding your breath here. So on the inhale, really opening the heart and sending the gaze down, drop through the belly. Exhale, look into the belly button. Round through the back for cat. Maybe you take a few of these on your very own pace. Nice and gentle. Good. Very nice. Then we're going to put all of our weight into the right hand this time. We're going to open up through our left shoulder and our left hip. Good. So coming on to a half plank. Rise the left arm up to the sky. Open through the heart. Imagine as though someone's pulling you up from the clouds, really feeling that stretch and that nice length through the body here. Reaching up through the side body. Option to take a full plank if you wish, so you can bring that bottom knee off of the ground if you wanted. Your choice. Take a nice big inhale at the top. Exhale, we'll bring ourselves back down through the center. Either lower the knees or come to a plank, your choice. And then put all of your weight into your left hand this time. Start to open through the right shoulder and the right hip. Reach up with the right hand. Option to keep the knee down on the bottom, or you can rise to a full plank, your choice. Rising up through the upper body. Take a nice big inhale, exhale to lower back down. Very nice. Coming back on to the knees. We're going to just sit back onto our knees. And we're going to tuck our toes this time. So this might feel uncomfortable for a little while. But what we're doing is we're energizing our feet again. Okay, so coming onto the knees and then tucking the toes underneath you. If this does start to bother your feet, you can always kind of bring your hands down in front of you and take the weight off of it. But we're just going to take a moment, bring the hands to a clasp of the lower back, and continue to open the heart while you're doing that. Good. So nice, big, expansive heart, expansive breath. Maybe your gaze goes up to the sky. If you're feeling that uncomfortableness in your toes and in your feet, feel free to untuck the toes. But know that you just energized your soles of your feet, really refreshed those nerve endings and everything that the feet carry with them. Good. Bring ourselves back. We're going to bring our hands back onto the ground. And then we're going to step our right foot in between the hands. So right foot is in between the hands, knee is over the ankle. My back knee is down on the ground. Rise with your heart here. So when you rise, think about leading with an open heart. Good, coming into a half crescent lunge. So remember that knee is still over the ankle. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. Very good. If you want to take this a step further, bring the hands together at the top. Maybe you take a mini back bend. This is very energizing, so let the heart open here. Allow the gaze to look up. Feel that stretch through the quad. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. Good. We're going to take the other side in just a moment, but go ahead and flex through that front foot. Maybe you wiggle through the ankle to feel the stretch behind the hamstring. Good. Really switching it out here. So find the transition, bring the knees down for a tabletop, and then send the left leg through the center. Knees over the ankle. So if you're just joining us, welcome. We're taking a 20 to 30 minute energy boost here. We've worked through our feet, we've worked through our lower half of our body, and now we're starting to continue to open the heart. So from here, lead with an open heart as you rise up to your half crescent lunge. Knees over the ankle in the front, so find that stability. Push through the quad if that feels good for you, so you should feel that stretch through the right quad. And then relax your shoulders, relax your face, energy goes up. If you want to take a mini back bend here, bring the hands together at the top. And then open the heart even more. Relax those shoulders as you open the heart. Let your gaze go to the sky. Breathe. Good. So if you're holding your breath, it's a lot harder. So finding places where you can find deep breaths, that's what yoga is all about, connecting the breath with the movement. Exhale to place the hands down, nice and gentle. Good. We're going to come back into tabletop position. And then we're going to take a plank. So if you want, you can keep the knees down, or if you decide to take this plank, make sure your shoulders are over your wrists and you're keeping your core nice and tight. Breathing, spreading the fingertips nice and wide. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Nice energizing plank to start the morning. You really want to keep a nice long spine. Keeping your bottom down. Really pushing into the earth, pushing out of the shoulders. 2 more breaths here. You're doing great. Very nice, nice and energizing as we start our mornings. Take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, we're gonna lower, bring the elbows in toward the body as you lower down on the exhale. Very good. Inhale to raise your heart off of your mat, maybe just a little bit to a baby cobra or cobra. And then exhale, we're gonna push our way back to a downward facing dog. So really walking through the hands, walking through the feet here as you're in your downward dog. Push through your fingertips. Take the weight out of your wrist by doing so. Then take a nice deep breath. Good. We're going to start to walk our feet to our hands at the top of our mat. Coming into a forward fold. Let your knees bend nice and gentle. I'm going to face you. Really letting yourself go here. We're going to start to roll up through the spine for sun salutation. So we did all of this energizing movement through our feet and our lower bodies. We opened our heart. Now it's time to do a full body movement. So on the inhale, we're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time on your own breath, on your own pace. Growing from the bottom up, just like a flower sprouting out through the soil. Let your arms come all the way up to the top. Exhale to dive down to the earth. Very good. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to take that one more time on our very own pace. On the inhale, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, really peeling yourself up. Starting from the bottom, rising to the top, reaching to the sky, all the way up to the sky. Good. Exhale to come back into heart center. Very nice. A few more energizing poses as we continue today. Good. So we're going to step our right foot back behind us, coming into a crescent lunge. So we rose from the bottom up, really finding that energy from our very soles of our feet to the very crowns of our head. Good, so coming into your crescent lunge, you're gonna bring your arms out to cactus. I'm on the back ball of my foot. My knee is over my ankle in the front. So take a few side bends here. And this is to establish our core strength. So noticing your balance, it changes every day, so your center of gravity. My dancer friends know that very well, that your center of gravity changes every day. So just because you can balance very good today doesn't mean it's always the best tomorrow, all right? So just embracing that. On the inhale, rise the arms up. Good. We're gonna step the feet back together, and then we're gonna sit down into our chair pose. So chair pose is not about dropping it low. In here, we're really trying to find stability and groundedness. So spread the toes nice and wide, and then place them back down onto the earth. Let the let the knees, it's a little early for me, let the knees come back behind the toes, engage the core, relax the shoulders, relax your face, let your gaze look up to the sky. Good. On the inhale, we're gonna stand up nice and tall, take a mini back bend if that feels good for you, open that heart. Good. And then bring everything back into heart center. We're gonna step the left foot back this time, coming into our crescent lunge. Good. Welcome to everyone joining us. We're taking our energy boosting 30-minute session this morning. We started from the toes and we worked our way to the very top here. And we're in our crescent lunge, knees over the ankle, relax the shoulders, arms come out to cactus. Take your side bends, remind yourself of your stability, your core, finding balance through the solar plexus in all ways. Good. Very nice. Finding that place of groundedness. On the inhale, rising the hands up to the sky. We're going to step the feet together and we're going to sit back into our chair once more. So my big toes are touching slightly. I'm going to pick up all 10 toes, place them down onto the earth, creating that equal standing weight. Knees come behind the toes a little bit, round through your pelvis so that you're not sticking out so far in the back. You really want to create a nice long spine. So really stacking that spine. Open the heart. Open the gaze. Breathe. On the inhale, we're going to stand up nice and tall. Take a mini back bend if that feels good for you. Yes, it feels good for me. Bring the hands to heart center. Very nice. Good. So we're going to step the right foot back behind us this time. The left foot back behind us this time. So coming into our crescent lunge, then we're going to spin to the back heel down. Okay, so coming into warrior 2, we're going to open up that shoulder, open up that hip. Good. So warrior 2 from the ground, from the top up. Usually we start from the ground and bring it up, but we're going to stay up here as we're energizing. Knee is over the ankle, toes, the knee goes toward the toe. And then let your arms be an expansion of your energy. So really feeling that resistance underneath. Look out past your middle finger, nice and strong warrior that you are. Flip the front palm, reach all the way to the back of the room. Reverse warrior. Good. So pushing down into the earth. So finding that really nice place where you can be grounded through the earth, but still lifting out through your upper body. Finding that reach behind you. Can you reach even further? Inhale to come up nice and tall. Nice strong warrior that you are. Good. We're going to send our energy toward the front. So coming into extended side angle. Opening through the heart. Forearm can be placed on the thigh, but you really want to lift through this side body, right? So we're finding energy, we're lifting, finding that energy to rise ourselves up. Breathe. Very nice. On the inhale, rising back up, nice strong warrior that you are. We're going to flap our wings for a moment. So bring your hands across the body, across the heart, and then exhale to open nice and big, sending gratitude out into the world, out into your home. Bring everything inward, give yourself a hug maybe. Exhale, reaching out nice and long through that energy line. Once more, nice big inhale, bring everything in. Exhale as you reach, reach, reach. Good, we're gonna step everything back in through the center. Staying nice and energized at the top here. Coming into mountain pose, just let your arms come above you. Let your gaze go up, let your heart go up. Good. We're gonna get ready to step to the other side for our energy boosting here. So finding our way back to a warrior. So step the right foot back behind you. You're gonna spin on the back ball of that foot. Drop the heel down in the back. Open the hips. Open the heart. Open the shoulders. So finding that place first. Knees over the ankle and a tad bit toward that pinky toe. Find that place first. And then let your arms take the energy out. So your arms are that expansion of energy from you. Look out past your middle finger. Feel that resistance underneath as if someone's picking you up. Breathe. Good. On the inhale, we'll flip the front palm, reach all the way to the back of the room. Reverse warrior. So continuing to push down through the earth. Remember finding that beautiful place of pushing down into the earth, but still lifting up out of yourself. Can you find that? Can you find the reach? Good. Very good. On the inhale, rising back up, nice and tall. Flip the back palm, reach to the front or the sky, extended side angle. And again, lifting through this left side body, so not just kind of collapsing into this thigh, but lifting and reaching and really pushing away from the earth, finding that groundedness. Breathe. On the inhale, coming back up, nice and tall, nice strong warrior you are. And then we're gonna flap our wings, bring everything in through the center, arms crossed in front of you, maybe give yourself a hug, a little gratitude goes a long way. Exhale as you reach nice and long out into the space, creating that nice energy around you. Inhale to bring everything in. Exhale as you breathe and reach, giving that gratitude outward. And once more, nice big energy in. Exhale as you reach, reach, reach. Very good, bring everything back together. We're gonna step our feet together at the top. Take a nice big stretch. Oh yeah. That's always really good. So opening the heart, find that breath, and then coming back into the center. Very good. We're gonna come out into goddess or horse pose. So you want to come, bring your feet nice and wide. It can be about shoulder width apart or even wider. And then let your toes come out a tad bit. So kind of turn out a little bit. We're gonna bend through our knees. Make sure your spine is nice and stacked here. So you want to make sure you're not sticking out in the bottom or really finding a stacked spine, okay? Bringing the arms to cactus. We're breathing. On the inhale, we're gonna open our hearts nice and big, send our gaze up. Exhale, we're gonna round through the back, bring the hands in front of you. Inhale, nice and big, nice expansive breath. Exhale as you bring everything in. And once more, nice big inhale. Exhale, very nice. Good. So from here, we're just gonna take a few side bends. We're energizing. Good, welcome everyone. Nice energizing flow. Few poses here that are going to energize our day and bring us to a place where we can start our morning off right. Good, we're gonna bring our legs nice and straight and then let the arms come above us. Nice 5-star. Good, on the inhale, we're gonna bring everything in, bend the knees, round through the back. Exhale as you reach out to every place in your home. Inhale and exhale. Good, very nice. Inhale once more, bring everything in. And exhale, release. Good, we're gonna step everything back in together. And we're gonna take a balancing pose here, and then we're gonna get ready to start the rest of our day. All right, so putting all of our weight into our left foot, we're gonna grab to the right leg, to the inside or the outside of the ankle, your choice. You're just gonna take a dancer's pose, reach